I literally just, well, I'm about to turn off my car actually. I'm about to set up. It is 40 degrees outside here in the mountains. I just got to Cajon Pass right here off the 15 freeway off of the McDonald's, and oh, you can see the McDonald's right there. Yeah, so let's get started. We're gonna set up. It's cold. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, and then my shirt, and then I have 2 pairs of pants, and then I have my very soft cotton socks and my snow boots, because yesterday I was freezing here. Yesterday also I was here. It was Friday, which was I was here from, I was set up by 8, and I didn't sell anything till 1 p.m. and that was like extremely devastating for me, because I feel when you have those days, very rare, but when I do have those days, it really does get to you emotionally, because it's like all the hard work, getting up extra early, all of that, it feels like it's for nothing. But I know this is my journey, but I do have that fear that today is going to be slow. But you know what, I'm grateful to be here, and let's get started. It's part of being a business owner that sometimes things go well and sometimes things don't. All right, let's put you guys on this tripod. Let's go. We need our gloves. It is. You can see the sun is coming out, but the clouds are heading this way. And it's really cold, y'all. Here we go. Put you guys on this tripod. At least it's not windy and I can use the tripod. You guys right here. So this is all uphill, but this sidewalk ends right there. I don't know if you can see the yellow. It doesn't lead to anything because the freeway's right there, which is why our permits are we were able to get our permits here. All right, you guys are gonna see me struggle because this is uphill. This all from there to here is going uphill. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's go. Let's go. That was heavy. Okay, that thing is turned on. As you guys can see right there, it's turned on. That's good. I'm gonna bring my car and drive it right here. I had to put it over there just because it's easier for me to untow the cart and then drag it this way rather than coming all over here and then drag it all the way over there. So let's do that. Actually, actually, I'm gonna put you guys over here. Trying to see what's the best angle for you guys so you all can see. Oh, this one. Oh. Good morning, Joanne. Where can I see the comments on this thing? I thought I could see them, but I guess I don't. I can't. Oh, there you go. Good morning, Lisa. Give me a good day. Yes, George Medina. Thank you. Yes. All right, let's take out the stuff from here and place them in there. Let's do this. Let's close the taco. The napkins and forks. Was that a steamer that you lit up so you don't need water in there? Yes, there was already, I had already added water at the commissary. That way I don't have to do it right here. It just takes away one thing from doing here. I was watching Pretty Odd Weirdness, and they have food truck in Lake Tahoe, and their hot dogs look so good. Okay, let's take that. I'll take you guys with me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's put this over here first. We only sell tacos. So if you come here, we'll definitely give you some tacos. All right, let's get the canopy and that. It's a cute dog right there. Está bien bonito el perrito. I think this guy's like staring at me. I'm thinking of getting tacos or burrito for lunch. Joanne, live dangerously. Get both. Yes. Why are these guys staring at me? Why does this guy walk over here to stare at me? Honestly, that's like one of the most disturbing things when I see guys do that. And us females, like you females, like you guys know what I'm saying, right? When it's like a guy that's like, he literally walked over here just to stare at me with this coffee. And at least he turned around, which is good because I had to point the camera at him, you guys. I feel bad, but honestly, why they come over here just to stare? Me hacen sentir bien incómoda, honestamente. You guys keep an eye on them, okay? Keep an eye on them for me, since I'm gonna be putting up the tent. All right, let's tie this up. Tie this one up. Okay, I'm not gonna tie that over there. I don't have a string long enough. So let's keep going. Trying to let's go. Let's keep going. We're here. Wow. Why is everybody so aggravated? No, they're not. I can tell when somebody's waiting for tacos. Like, and I can tell when somebody just wants to, like, look. Which I don't mind people looking at me. But when they stand right there with a cup of coffee just to look, it does feel uncomfortable. Like, you can sense because when somebody wants tacos, they also come up to you like, hey, are you almost done? Or something like that. Like, from my experience, you know? But you know what? You could be right. But I doubt it, but you could be right. There is a slight chance, you know? Olvídate de esta noche. And thank you so much for that comment too, Joanne, because sometimes like getting other people's perspective gets me out of my head. And then sometimes, since being out here, especially by yourself, it could be scary. So I'm always alert, you know? It's not that I'm trying to be, you know, problematic or dramatic, but being out here by yourself as a solo vendor, you have to be watching 100%, like every little thing. And you do have to become very wary and aware. Because then that's when bad things happen, when I'm not careful for my surroundings. But you know what? Maybe they are interested in getting tacos. Like sometimes just getting out of my head works. I dropped I dropped one thing right there. I'll get it right now. Let's go get it. Go get my sign. Whew. Let's put this away. Let's take this. Let's hold it with one hand. Let's see if I can do it. Ah. With one hand, let's do this. So let me get that thing. Tamarindo, sí, tamarindo. El jarritos de tamarindo es el que me gusta más. Para mí es el más sabroso. No sé ustedes, pero a mí me encanta. No sé qué. A ver, what team are you guys? ¿Team tamarindo or team horchata? ¿Qué equipos son? ¿Equipo tamarindo o equipo horchata? ¿Cuál es el que les gusta más? Yo creo que ya terminamos aquí. Aquí estaban los tacos, ya no están ahí. Vamos a agarrar aquí la pesa. Voy a ponerle peso a una pata. Ay, mira. El pajarito. Oh, déjame, me voy a ir del otro lado para que no lo moleste. Okay, what do you guys prefer? ¿Tamarindo o horchata? Vamos a poner el letrero, let's put on the sign. Voy a arreglar otra vez este. Me horchata all the way. I've never had tamarindo. What? Inti parcha. Yes. For me, yes. I think I like horchata better. La horchata, bien sabroso. Ya está. Ahora vamos a ponerlo aquí. Need to fix this again. Hold on. Ok, yo creo que ya está. Tengo que amarrar este con este. Ay, no estoy tan segura si dejar este letrero aquí. Voy a poner aquí. Sí, lo voy a dejar. No, ahorita no está haciendo mucho viento. Tal vez más rato empiece, pero es como a la 1. Cuata, cuata. Oh, why is this not knotting? Well, not tying. A ver. Okay. All right, I believe we are almost done. Oh, let's put the table and the chair right there. And I need to pick up that trash right there. I'll do that at the end. All right, let's get the table. A ver cómo se ve. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's cricket. It is cricket. This side's cricket. All right, let's do this again. I'm taking way too long on this side, you guys. Let's see. Okay, that looks better. I think I'll make us put a string there. Okay, but we're almost done. Okay, so there's that. Put the menu. El menú. para que puedan pagar con tarjeta o Apple Pay. Las tarjetas de negocio. Tengo que asegurarme que todos están viendo del mismo lado. Ya me lo estamos terminando. Hell yes. Alright, so I think I can't find any strings, so I might just cut part of this one because it's really long. So I can add a string on this end of the so you guys can see it's all rolled up. See, it's missing one string over here. So let's cut that. Vamos a cortarlo. Creo que viene un cliente.
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y usted?
Un taco.
Sí, ¿de qué se lo doy?
De... Papas y queso.
¿Papa y queso? Sí. Digo que nomás quería un taco o quería una orden. La orden es 4 tacos por $14.75.
No, nomás quiero un taco. ¿Qué dan?
Son tortilla regular de maíz. Entonces, un taco sería $4.50.
Un taco.
Okay.
¿Cuánto?
$4.50.
Calientitos, ¿eh?
Sí. Y aquí se mantienen calientitos todo el día. ¿Y lo quiere acompañado con todo? Con la ensalada y salsita verde. Ok. ¿Cómo le va su día?
¿Sí qué?
Su día, ¿cómo le va su día?
Oh, bien, gracias. Voy a esperar unos amigos, vamos a ir allá a las sierras a divertirnos.
¿A dónde?
No sé dónde nos van a llevar.
Pero divertirse.
Yo tengo un jeep, ellos tienen, para ir.
Ajá. Ah, ok. Ay, qué divertido. Sí. Sí. Pero se empieza a calentar un poquito mientras que sigue el día. ¿Le gusta con mucha o poquita salsita?
¿Sí qué?
¿Mucha o poquita salsita?
Poquita.
Entonces nomás le voy a poner verde si nomás quiero poquito. Nomás porque la roja está muy picosa.
Con la bandera,
Sí, aquí está. Va a ser 4.50. Así de salsita un poquito más. Ok. Déjame darle su cambio. Ok. Oh, su cambio. Sí. Oh, bueno, gracias. Vamos a hacer salsitas. Más bien yo creo que me voy a conectar al internet primero. A ver, ay. Dice que está conectado, pero no lo veo acá arribita. Oh, yay. Connect. Yay. Ok, muy bien. Estamos conectados. Ahora conectamos aquí el square. Ah, no. Déjame decirle a Erika. Oh, sí, lo puedes dejar ahí. Ah, muchas gracias. Que tenga bonito día. Gracias. Ahí va. Vamos a hacer salsitas. Mientras espero para meterme al Square, para que la gente pueda pagar con con su tarjeta o con su celular. Ok, ya me lo dio. Espérenme. qué frío. Tengo que conectar esta cosa. Espérenme. Oh, está a 6%. ¡No! Bueno, por lo menos va a ser por un poquito. Ok, vamos a hacer salsitas. La chequeamos ahí. Ponelo ahí. Ay, sí me tardé mucho en poner mi puestecito hoy. It's all the little things that I feel like they take forever. Like putting the sign up and then making sure it doesn't look like it looks aligned and not crooked. It's like those small things that accumulate that drain time. Hay que ver si tenemos espacio en el refri. Creo que vamos a quitar esos dos. Vamos a calentar mi desayuno. Let's eat it up. Lo voy a meter aquí so it can steam up with heat up with the steamer. Okay, so this is my first time going live vertically like this, and I do not like it. I'm so used to going live like this that going live like this, it's much harder because it's like you're I can't even get the right angle. Like it's too much on my chest, it's too much on my forehead. I'm just not used to it. But my sister asked me to do it because so when we go live, horizontally, you get paid a certain amount, but if you go live this way, it should be another amount. We're testing that right now. So, hola, buenos días. A ver, ¿qué le doy? Son tacos de canasta y el menú está de este lado.
De canasta estoy.
Ok, ¿de cuál le doy?
Deme de queso con papa.
¿Cuántos?
Unos 15. ¿Cómo está cada uno?
Bueno, la especial es 4 tacos por $14.75.
4 por 14. ¿Tan grandes o tan chiquitos?
Son de tortilla regular de maíz. Entonces, digamos así y pues a la mitad. Sí. Creo que pensaban que mis tacos costaban menos. Y dijeron, háblame 14. Ok, había una persona. Let me tell you guys a story. So there was a guy. He came to one of our stands, right? And people think because I'm selling, like, I'm a vendor, like, out here. I pay permits. We pay all our permits. We pay taxes because we have permits. Like, all of that we do. It's just like owning a restaurant, but it's mobile. We do like everything al pie de la letra because it's like us, if we have a legal business, whether it looks like this or a food truck or an actual restaurant, like a place, like a setting, like you get benefits. You do get benefits from the government because you're doing the things right. You're doing it correctly. So we pay our permits. We pay all our stuff, which is why our tacos are the price that they are, because we still have to, we're not setting up here and then, like, we pay to be here. We pay our permits to let us be in this spot. And so when people, they're like, oh, ¿por qué está tan caros? Or they're complaining, which is very little people, but there's some people that still, like, that do complain. It's like, oh, ¿por qué tan caros? Like, why are they too expensive? It's like, actually, they're a regular price. But a lot of people assume just because we're out here that our tacos are supposed to be like $1 each. I'm sorry, but we're not. You hardly go anywhere nowadays where there's $1 tacos, and there's some people that would still want to, like, argue with us, like bringing down the price. I'm just like, there's a few times that where some people are trying to, like, manipulate. It's like, oh, come on, like, I'm really hungry, I only have this much money. But the thing is, like, we're a small business. We have workers, it's not just me. It's literally a group of people that make this happen. My mom, my dad, this is our way of making money, which means that if we give any type of discount or like that affects us directly. Si nos afecta. And so, like, there's some people, like, if you go to Starbucks, just because you have, let's say, $5, you don't try to talk to the cashier like, hey, come on, I only have $5. Let me get this large grande latte for just $5. Like, you don't do that. Like, and Starbucks can probably afford to lose some money, but why do that to a person that is starting a business, that lives off of this business? Like, if you go to a small mom and pop shop, respect their prices. There's a reason that they're that price. It's not that we're gonna get rich off of one person or two people because our products are a certain amount, but it's because we're trying to make ends meet too. And it's sadly we can't buy things in bulk like a lot of these huge restaurants. We do things, so when you don't buy in bulk like that, you do get to pay a little bit more. So respect your mom and pop shops, you guys. Like, respect them, and support. This is somebody's dream. Like, for us, this is my dream. Like, hi Lawrence. Like, this is like our dream. Like, by the way, our new a project that's been ongoing for almost a year now is finally finalizing. I will be making a post about it, but it's gonna be like an amazing ass post, you guys. It's not gonna be like a regular post. Like, you guys are not gonna believe what we did. but we've been focusing on this for a whole, like almost a whole year. I think like 9-10 months, around 10 months. Keeping our mouths shut and making sure that, you know, the process is still good, but we have a big surprise for all of you, and it impacts all of us. But yes, I'll be making a post about that soon, but you guys better watch out for that post, because ooh, you guys are gonna be like amazed, like happy. I'm excited to share that. But yeah, so as I was sharing before, like this is like our dream. Like this is my sister, me, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my cousins, my partner, my husband. Like we've all been pushing really hard to make this business grow, and it's not easy, especially throughout the, like say like a recession. Like a lot of restaurants closed down last year. A lot of restaurants are still closing down this year. I know a lot of friends. I love networking, so I make a lot of friends that own businesses, and a lot of them closed down. So definitely go, if you're gonna purchase something, get it from a mom and pop shop, from somebody that's like gives their heart and soul, which is why every time I attend someone, atiendo a un cliente, like I attend a client, I do it with a smile on my face, because I'm extremely grateful. I'm like so grateful that this person thought about coming to my cute little stand where I put so much effort and time. Like you guys saw, it took me like a whole hour, but because I want everything to look impeccable, so people can want to come in and buy from us. And every single person matters, like every single person that comes. And yeah, so I'm like always grateful. And so always, like if you want to get, like let's say milk, if you want to get a latte, get it from like a local coffee shop. Don't feel like you need to go to Starbucks. Starbucks is so overrated, by the way. This is so gross. I'm not a big fan of Starbucks, and I'm a coffee addict. Okay, I love coffee, but I would rather go to a little mom and pop shop, because it's like you feel the happiness of like that person making your coffee, your Americano, your latte, your cappuccino, whatever it is that you order. It's like there's like love, like so much love poured into that one thing, which is why when somebody comes in and gets tacos from me, like I'm so happy. Like I'm not gonna be like ecstatic, like yeah, because that will really like scare some people away. But deep down inside, I'm like beyond grateful. Like I'm grateful that this person came and wanted to get some tacos from me, and I'm gonna make it the most delicious, like exactly how they wanted, a lot or a little bit of salsa, pour some love, put that cute little Mexican flag at the end, because it represents me. It represents this tray of like this one dish of tacos. It represents my family, the love of my mom, of every recipe that she does, like that she pours herself into every single recipe. My cousin that's right there working on the carnitas literally for hours, making sure that it's immaculate. And that's every mom and pop shop. Like they put so much love into their product, their food, their a thing that they're selling, or even online, like when it's a one person or two people small shop. Like these people pour their love and their soul into it, because they want people to know that they care, that they're doing this because not just because they want to make money, but because they want to benefit the world in some way. Like for me, I love knowing that I give people this dish of tacos, and that they're like, when they see it and they're like, oh, this is so cute, and I'm like, it really does shine my day. Like it brightens up my heart. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I'm like so excited to say this, because I really do feel it. Like it's like I get so excited especially when we're in festivals and people get their cute little like 3 tacos, whatever they order, and they're like, ooh, and they take a picture. I'm like, oh my god, that is like the cutest thing. I love when I see that. Like it's so beautiful to see that, because it's like they see it. Like they see it. They see the effort, all the effort that we put. It's not just me putting the tacos in the tray, but like my family, that everybody that's involved to make this happen. Okay, I'm sorry, I went on a rant there, but I guess I was feeling it. I was feeling it. Okay. Let me see. I know I saw some comments. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore them. Let me see. You guys coming to LA? We're going to LA for Foodie Land. but that's it. And good morning, Lawrence. It's also the labor that Jamie said, it's also the labor that you and your family does, the behind scenes preparation that goes into all of this. You're right. Almost anywhere you go, prices are the way that it is for the right reasons. Exactly. They are. Like, they really are. And a lot of people, they don't want to go to the mom and pop shops because they don't want to spend a little bit more money. But trust me, like, when you go in there, you walk out way way happier, because it's like you can see the gratitude, in that person's face when they attend you, rather than go to, like, I'm so sorry to be bashing on Starbucks. I'm just not a big fan. But I know there's some people that do love it, and I respect that too. Okay, but when I go to Starbucks and somebody attends me, it just feels like they don't even want to be there. And then in my mind, I'm just like, I'm sorry that I'm bothering you with my business. Like, when you go to a big chain, that's what you get, because you don't get the love of that person that poured their heart and soul into, like, making that business happen. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. I don't know if I'm being clear. Like, I agree on Starbucks being overrated, said Mr. Rich. Mom and pop shops, fast food trash. Starbucks, way trash. Just a bunch of sugar. Oh my God, yes, I know. I do not like. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks. I don't think the hype is all that big anymore, because a lot of people are starting to notice how Starbucks is just not it. But it's just, yeah. Oh wow, these are a bunch of Corvettes. Wow, look at you guys. So that's one, but there was another one that just went in right there. And then there's another one right here. Corvette. Oh wow, they're gonna be, oh wow, look at them right there. Oh, that's really cool. These are a bunch of old people too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say old people. Older people. Obviously, they're filled with life, because if they have a car like that, and that means that, and they're flaunting it like that, like, ooh, they are goals. They are goals. Okay, so boomer alert. Yes, boomer alert. Hey, but they look happy. I want to look like that when I'm that age. Yeah, so let me see. I did see. And thanks. The comments were kicking butt right now. I love them. Thank you guys so much for. I love it when it's an interaction, when I'm on a live stream, because it just feels like it's like, that's how I feed off. I feed off of that energy, I feed off, like, those for me are my most favorite live streams that I make, that I do, that I'm a part of, because it feels like a conversation, and it builds up on each other, like that. Okay. Jamie said, I went to Starbucks this one day because it was the closest thing to me, and they were busy. The workers were stressed, under pressure, and they rushed me. Let me see. And they rushed me. I can't see the comment. They rushed me with bad customer service. That customer service. The same weekend, I went to a fair, and there was a small local stand and had coffee, and also busy. But the two workers still had a smile and treated their customers nicely despite the traffic. Oh my God. Yes. I can totally relate to that. I see that all the time. Like, there's very rare occasions where, because like I mentioned earlier, I'm a coffee addict. Like, I love coffee. I love tasting different types of coffee. It's just, it's so good. Okay, anyway, so very rare occasions where I go to Starbucks, because it could be like let's say the mom and pop shops are already closed, because usually mom and pop shops, like coffee shops, they close like at 6, sometimes 3 p.m. like, because it's run by like a family or like 2 people. It's not a big crew, so obviously they can't last the whole day. But I remember it was like 8 p.m. and I forgot why I wanted coffee at that time, which I normally don't do, because that's too late, then I can't go to bed. But it was around that time, and I was like, damn, the only thing that's open is Starbucks. Like, oh, and then in my mind, I'm like, I really want this coffee. Okay, fine, I'm just gonna go to Starbucks. And so I went, right? And it's only me, it's 2 workers there, at the 2 baristas, and I'm the only customer there. Like, it's late at night. Who wants to get coffee at that time? At least, I mean, I don't know why I was getting coffee at that time either, so I guess I'm judging myself. But so I went, And like I was like, oh, so what? Because I don't get stuff from there. I don't know what's their specialty. I don't know. Like I know they have grande and venti, and I don't even know what those mean. I think it's like medium and large, or small and medium. But I was like, oh, what do you guys? Because I don't know the menu. It's like, oh, so what do you guys recommend? I want to get something small, nothing. I want it really like charged, caffeinated. And I want it like not too sweet, but I don't want it to be like sour or bitter, And the guy's like he points at like a little flyer, and the flyer is like a cute little shot of, I forgot what it was, like it's like a espresso shot with like added something, syrup something, and like he didn't even say anything. He just pointed at the thing, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get that. All right, cool. Can I get that in size small, or what sizes do you guys have? And then he's like, that's an espresso shot. It only comes with one size. He's like, do you want that one? And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll get that one. I just wanted to get the hell out of there. I was like, oh, like I'm like, oh my god. Like I remember going to my next. I got my cute little coffee shop, whatever that was. I got it, and I just remember going into my car. I'm like trying to keep like staying like calm, because it's like when somebody attends you and they don't want to be there, like that energy, you can feel it, and it like wants to stick to you. So I remember trying to get to my car. Like I got my coffee. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Like these guys are ready to just clock out. Like they look like they're being forced to be here. Like I don't understand. So got my coffee cup, my cute little espresso shot. I walk into my car, I close the door, and I take the biggest breath. I'm like, and I was just like quiet for a little bit. And I'm like, that energy's not gonna stick to me. I am sorry, but that energy, when you walk into some of these chains, like that's how you feel. Like you feel like they don't want you there. And that's why I do not really go to chains. If I go to a restaurant, I'd rather go to a small restaurant where it's like the local restaurant, or like the city's restaurant. You don't really see me in chains. I have not eaten in a chain or a fast food joint in such a long time. Just because it's like the way they treat you, that energy is contagious. It really is. Whether you believe in energy or not, that energy is contagious. You go to somewhere and y te tratan mal, like they attend you horribly, that anger, that energy sticks onto you. Like it's like an iman. It's like how do you say iman in English? It's like a, yeah, how do you say iman? It's un iman. Oh man, I don't know how to say it. But it sticks onto you like glue, And so I rather go to mom and pop shops. Hola. Hola. Muy bien. A ver.
¿Hagamos un poco de canasta de eso?
Sí, mira, tengo de estos 4.
Oh, sí. No.
Tengo chicharrón
Sí, porque el
prensado.
otro
Hola.
es pescuería, es un cuerito. Dame, ¿cuánto es la orden?
La especial es 4 tacos por $14.75.
Dame 4.
¿Y un poquito de todo?
No.
Mira, tengo chicharrón prensado, papa con queso, frijol con carnitas, y el último está hecho de soya.
No, de chicharrón yo creo.
¿Chicharrón? Todos de chicharrón. ¿Ok? ¿Y usted?
2 órdenes.
¿Igual?
No, yo quiero una de especial de frijol con carnitas y de papa.
¿Y dónde está la canasta?
Perdón, dijo uno de chicharrón y uno de frijol, ¿o quiere 2 y 2?
2 y 2.
Ok. ¿Y los tienen preparados con la ensalada y salsita
No.
verde? ¿Los puros tacos?
No, con salsa, pero ensalada no, eso no va.
Ok. Y voy a ponerla
Ya
aquí.
te lo vamos a
No, está bien. Voy a ponerla aquí.
¿Haces contenido?
Sí.
¿En qué plataforma?
¿En YouTube?
Ah, ok. ¿No van a seguir?
Sí. ¿La quieren de las 2 salsitas, la verde y la roja?
La verde pica.
Mira, las dos pican, nomás que la verde pica un poquito menos.
Pues yo solo verde.
Ok. ¿Y usted?
También la verde.
Ah, ok.
¿Tiene cebolla?
Nomás en la ensalada, honestamente.
Pero cuando dices ensalada, ¿cómo?
Es curtido, nomás sin el vinagre. Entonces tiene col, zanahoria,
Oh, sí,
lechuga.
ok, ponle de eso.
¿Sí? Ok.
Es que creí que decías, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo le dicen? Bueno, repollo le decimos nosotros, no sé si.
Ajá.
Sí, ellos es col.
Ajá, pensé que era eso. Es que
¿Nomás el col? No.
voy a comer en un lado y me decimos eso
Solo
encima
pues,
y
solo
no,
nada.
esto no creo.
¿Y rumbo para dónde van?
Vamos para Iowa.
Wow. Lejos. ¿Vienen de allá o van para allá nomás?
Más de allá, allá.
Ah, ok. Ah, y usted, perdón, usted sí lo quiere con la ensalada y usted no.
No, yo tengo ensalada, solo salsa verde.
Solo salsa verde. Y usted también. Solo ensalada, ya se ve así.
Ah, sí, está bien.
Ok.
Vamos a probar.
Oh, entonces vienen de Iowa.
Sí.
¿Cuánto tiempo estuvieron aquí?
6 meses.
Oh, wow. Estuvieron tiempecito.
Sí, algo.
Rollo en el mío.
¿Y se los tapa con el aluminio?
¿Verdad?
¿Se los tapa con el aluminio?
Por favor.
Oh. ¿Que lo tapen con aluminio o sí, que lo tapen?
Hazlo sí, por favor.
Ok. Ok, esta es la de usted. ¿Van a pagar juntos o separados?
Punto.
Entonces tu total va a ser 29,50 centavos. Y dos. Ay, déjame darle su cambio.
Estás bien ocupada, tienes cobro con tarjeta, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Bien, compadre. ¿Y a qué hora se quitas de aquí?
¿Como a las 3?
Está haciendo frío.
Sí.
Ay, qué caravana más chula. Eso, allá se ruedan en moto y aquí. Ay,
Esta es la de usted y esta es la de
ahorita,
usted.
ahorita, nada, no te preocupes.
Sí.
Nada más que no me falta la salsa.
Ya
¿La
le
pusiste
puse
ahí?
todo,
Ah,
ya
ok,
está todo.
bien.
¿Quiere que le ponga salsa aparte también?
No sé, ¿qué tanto me pusiste? ¿Solo así?
Ah, no, como así. Un poquito aquí y bueno,
Hola.
un poquito.
¿Cómo la pusiste ahí? Ah, ponme un poquito, pues. Aparte,
Sí.
de la verde.
De la verde. Ok.
¿Qué verde me puso o me puso roja? De
La
las dos me
verde.
puso.
La verde porque lo que pidió. Pero y aquí le pongo dos más.
Ah, sí, está bien. Exacto, sí, está bien. Gracias.
Sí, ustedes.
Ahí está.
Oh, bueno, muchas gracias.
Sí.
Esto es de usted. Ay, esto es de
Ahí
no
está.
los quiero confundir.
Ah, ahorita ya los intercambiamos y vamos. Bueno,
Ya,
pues
gracias.
gracias.
Gracias, que
Cuídate,
tenga
hasta
bonito
luego.
día. Oh, sweet man. All right. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Good coffee at AM, PM, 7-Eleven, Circle K, McDonald's. You know what? I've never tried. Oh no, you know what? 7-Eleven coffee is actually really good. You're right about that one. A lot of people don't give those places a chance, but honestly, though, that coffee is actually pretty good, and it's cheap. It does not cost anything. Like that, I really get those if there's like, you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing. I get that. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven coffee is actually pretty good. Oh, ya estaba lista mi comida. ¿Me recuerdan que lo dejé calentando? Me hice una sincronizada. I've been up since 5, and this is the first thing I've eaten. He estado despierta desde las 5 y es la primera cosa que acabo de comer. Apenas estoy comiendo. Yo toda bien cobijada y esos muchachos no tenían ningún suéter. Bueno, uno creo que no tenía suéter. It's cold up here. Wow. This was bomb. Either that or I was really hungry. That was so good. Okay. Yo creo que ya me voy, amigos. Ya estuve un buen tiempo aquí con ustedes. Casi 2 horas. I've been with you guys for almost 2 hours. 2 hours. Dunkin' coffee any good? I tasted Dunkin' coffee once. And I swear I felt like I can see music. That thing has crap load of caffeine. I just remember being like scared. I was like, I need to go run. Like, I need to do something. I cannot be here. Like, I look tweaked out. It's good. It tastes good. The sugar is just, damn, it's sugary. But I took it once and I'm like, it's good. It's just, I'm not their clientele. That thing was so strong. I remember my sister used to tell me she used to drink that every morning. And the amount of sugar that has and the amount of caffeine that has, like, no wonder my sister was like, little by little, she was gaining weight. It took like a good 2 years for us to notice it, but we're like, you're eating something. Like, what are you eating that it's causing you to gain weight? Because at the house, she would go and she would eat what we would eat, and I'm like, what are you getting out there that's causing you to gain weight? It's not just stress, because she was like, it's just the stress at work. And at the time, she used to have a corporate job, and she would drive to her corporate job, and on her way, she would get Dunkin', because it's right there, and then she would get like a big, large Dunkin' coffee. And that's what it was. We're like, girl, like, that thing is causing you to gain weight, which I don't mind. Like, if you don't mind gaining the weight, then by all means do it if that makes you happy. But you can't complain about your weight. But she was complaining about her weight, and I'm like, well, then just stop. You don't have to drink it. It's not, you don't need it to survive. It's 3,000 calories. No way, that's not 3,000 calories. Is it 3,000? Okay, I need to figure out how many calories a Dunkin' coffee is. Because if 3,000 calories, that you gain a pound. Because an average person burns, like, if your calorie intake is 2,500, well, it depends on the person. Like, if you're a guy, it's a little bit higher. But if you're a girl, it's 2,500. And if you keep it at lower than that, you're going to maintain weight. If you get it significantly lower, you get to lose weight. But dang, 3,000, that does not sound right. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Dunkin' coffee would be a lot of Dunkin' coffee nutritional facts. Let's do that. And they have to put, because one donut is 440 calories. That's like a fourth of what you're supposed to be eating in a day. In a donut. That's like one thing. That's a fourth of your food. That's insane. Or like a fifth of your food. A fifth going to a fourth. But that's still a lot. I'm kind of scared to look at this menu now, like the nutritional facts. It says get nutritional PDF. Okay, I'm looking at the Dunkin' Donut. Okay, let me see if you guys can see. Let's do this. Let's watch it together. Let's do this. This can be the last thing, and then I really need to get off this live. Okay. So here you guys go. This is the DunkinDonuts.com, as you guys can see. Okay. Let's go. Like limited time products. Okay, here it is. The cold brew coffee. These are not that bad, but they're really high on fat. And also depends on the size. A drink should not be 240 calories, you guys. And that's for a medium. Oh, man. It's the drink. You're drinking your calories. That's why I make my own coffee. Like, most of the time, if I'm not getting a latte, like at a mom and pop shop, I make my coffee. And I just put like a little bit of creamer. But I know what I'm putting. The donuts, for one donut is 270 calories. That's insane. Okay, I don't want to keep looking. Because honestly, I'm not even going to, like, I take care of what I eat. Because you guys, I am 33 now, so I blow up like a balloon if I don't take care of what I eat. And so I have to be looking at like the fats and the calories and the carbs of like everything just to maintain my weight so I can stay looking small. But sometimes looking at these nutritional facts, they can be just so sad because even on my cheat meal day, like I would not even want to eat that. Like right now, I don't know if I will ever go back to, because like a donut is 240 calories and their donuts are not even that big. I don't know why over the time like they gotten smaller. That makes me sad. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna go back to that because that's sad. But the drink shouldn't be that much calories. That's insane. That's a lot for a medium-sized coffee. That's a lot. Yeah, because it's all the syrup and all the sugar. It adds up, and then you get a horrible crash. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, watching me, being on my first live going vertically. I was complaining about it earlier, but thank you guys so much for sticking with me. But yeah, thank you guys so much. As you guys can see, it's gonna start picking up very, very slowly, but it's picking up. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday I sold nothing. I sold nothing. Nothing. And I was here from 8 a.m. to 1. I picked up at 1 because I was like, if I told my sisters, like, if I don't sell something by 12:30, I'm out of here. Like, I hate this place, you know? Like, I was like sad, obviously. But yeah, no, I already made some orders. I'm really happy. I'm very grateful. You know what? Okay, let me tell you guys something that I did. But I should have showed on the live, but it was in the beginning, and I didn't want to come off as weird. Okay. But when I came in, I'm very connected to like Earth. Like I love meditating and praying for the planet, for the Earth. I know it sounds, for some people it sounds weird. It is me. But when I came here, I asked permission to the land, like, hey, is it okay if I'm here? Because maybe the reason why I didn't do well yesterday, I didn't sell that one taco. I was like, maybe Mother Earth is like the energy. I wasn't grateful enough to be there. And so I came here when I first got here and I started the live and I was doing my stuff. The reason why I was so quiet is because I was actually like praying and meditating in my head. Like, thank you so much for letting me be here. I'm grateful for the experience, to be able to set up in this place and give thanks to the earth, give thanks to the space, give thanks to everything that needed to happen for me to be here. And I feel like I wasn't grateful. I'm not grateful enough. And I know that that's something that was missing yesterday. Maybe that energy was what was there. And so today I was like, no, I'm going to come in with a different energy. It's not going to be the same Lucy. I'm not the same as yesterday. Like, you really can change, be a different person the next day, you know? Okay, it was nice seeing you again. It was a great weekend. Love from El Paso. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Joanne. And thank you so much, Mr. Rich. Thank you so much for being here. And everybody else. John. Bye. Bye, everyone. I'll be live tomorrow.